Coming to the stage. Boom. Drop, 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 drop.
Hi.
There we go. I was like, it's quiet.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm just running through this really quick because I was on a Toy Paige.
MC. Working on your beard game, I see.
Oh, yeah. Cut my hair. Like more. Donated to face.
What is that?
The manscaping become your thing now?
Ew.
Riri likes a beard.
Oh, Lord.
Between them cheeks.
Oh.
Is this thing on? Are we live?
Yeah. We've been live.
Are we able to edit?
Canceled.
Yeah, you can, but it just takes the fun out of everything, you know. So. Appreciate the guys that came in early, got your free drinks and your dances. Congratulations. Perks of coming in early. Hello. A little tired, but we'll get on that. What about you guys? How you guys doing? Good?
Good, man.
Great.
Good. A lot of stuff happening. Wow.
That's some news, huh? Some talking points?
Yeah, actually a lot. Some stuff I wasn't able to kind of put in because I figured maybe we would talk about some of this stuff a little bit more in depth, you know. But yes, glad to see everybody. Yeah, lots of good news. Lots of good news.
What did I miss?
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
What?
We're gonna talk about it.
What?
Yeah, we are. We might as well start now because
we can talk about Aaron.
We
can talk about Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, he's done.
Ooh.
Done for the year, right?
I was watching that video just a few minutes ago. That's painful.
Dude, that guy made $18.75 million per minute this season.
Nice.
It's a pretty good gig.
I saw the ESPN put a video of him warming up, like getting ready. You know, and of course it's like before he goes to the game time, so he's like, that's what warming up is. So he's just like this, he's throwing, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, he just doesn't know. Doesn't know.
Yeah. Talk about a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for the Jets fans, though. You know what I mean? Like they were pumped, and your season's over before it even gets started.
Wasn't there like a guarantee they would get so many first-round draft picks if Rodgers started so many of the games or something like that? Or
well, they only have to give Green Bay a second-round pick if he doesn't play 65% of the snaps, which obviously he's not going to get. So it means he cost them a second-round pick. But you figure if he doesn't come back next year, it's still a second-round pick for literally nothing.
Yeah.
Is it bad when I was watching that for a split second? I looked, and you know, when he got knocked down, he got up for a second, then he sat down.
Yeah.
And for a split second, I looked and I go, "What a prima donna!" I did, and then I felt bad afterwards. But he hit the ground, and I'm like, "Come on, dude!" I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because when he sat down, it wasn't like he was like in that God, like that kind of stuff.
He didn't look like he was in a lot of pain. Yeah.
He was like, "Come pick me up."
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he told his buddy, "I'm not walking out."
Yeah. You better get the card. Mr. Rodgers, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of what happened because I can imagine that's probably really painful. Really painful.
Big surgery, too.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll come back, right? He's probably not going to come back.
1 year rehab, tough to do at 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't know, but just kidding. All right. We got a good group of people in here, so let's start because there's a lot of tea to be sipped tonight, right?
Nice mug. I knew.
Nice cup.
Yes, it's the
it's a tall boy there.
Yeah, no. I stole
what you got in that?
Some Long Island iced tea.
Straight Crown.
Mm-hmm. Put an ice cube in there too, like that, just for a splash.
I ever tell you guys my first story about the first time I ever got drunk?
No, tell it real quick. I want to hear this.
Quick story. So here we go. So I've never been a heavy drinker. My first time ever really going out and drinking was in celebration of a promotion at work. So I think I was 22, maybe in there. 21, maybe 22, fresh, legally able to drink. And so I go to the bar with these guys, my supervisor, my boss, and everything. And they're like, well, you got to have a drink. We got to celebrate. The only drink that I knew the name of was a Long Island because that was my mother's drink of choice, right? So I get this thing, I drink it, and anybody who's ever had a Long Island iced tea knows they don't taste like alcohol, and they go down real smooth. Real smooth. So, we're sitting here, we're having a good time. I ended up having 6 of them.
Whoa.
6. Woo. For your first time, too. For your first time?
First time drinking. I drank 6 of these things. I knew I was in trouble because when we get ready to leave, and I drove home, when we got there kind of early because it was right after work, right? So we got there kind of early, the bar was empty. Well, I get ready to get up from the table, get ready to leave. The place is packed. But I don't remember anybody ever coming in, right? So all these people are saying, hey, Cory, how's it going? We'll catch you later, all this kind of stuff. I never saw any of these people until it was time for me to go. I was trashed. I had no business driving home. I blame my bosses, though, because they let me go.
You drove?
I drove home.
Oh, sir.
And worked the next day.
Ooh.
The entire shift.
That's even worse.
So I was a real trooper.
You deserve that promotion if you work the next day after.
Dude, right. I'm telling you. I did that thing, man. 6 Long Island iced teas. I think it was a year or so before I ever drank again. It was terrible. Not a good first experience.
Who's this kid?
Yikes. Did you
Little Ric Flair.
Did you hook up? Or anything?
Man, I wouldn't have been able to hook up with nothing at that point, bro. I was lucky enough to get home, puked all over my mom's carpet. That was it. I still owe her a carpet to this day.
22 years old. That was that nice shag going on in there, right? A little bit thicker carpet.
The white one.
Luckily, it was just an area carpet, so we could just roll it up and throw it out. It was just a little area rug. Oof. That was a good thing. But I still owe her a rug.
Favorite drinks.
I don't recommend 6 Long Islands to anybody. That's a little much. What's up, Sawyer?
What?
How's the guitar lessons going?
Good.
Good? What are you learning to play? Smoke on the Water?
No Stairway to Heaven, buddy.
Blink-182 Aliens Exist.
You said Blake what?
182.
Oh, you went modern, huh? None of the old school Guitar Hero stuff?
Nah, we're not doing this.
No?
Let's see. I'm going to drink 6 Long Island teas if my mix suit doesn't get here before Christmas. Well, sir, we got some news for you.
The good thing is, if you do, you won't care if that mech suit arrives before Christmas or not. You're not going to be around. So if you want to get over it, that's the way to do it.
Exactly.
6 Long Islands will make everything go down easy.
Yes, it does. All right.
Literally.
Let's get this going. Because, like I said, there's a lot of very good, interesting topics and things that happen in the community. So let's get it. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 127 of Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. Mario is here, so our information is covered. Yeah.
That guy. He'll pull up the question of the game.
Yeah, he's here. So we got it. We missed you last week, man.
Yeah,
I was so scattered. Yeah, no. We had to actually hit the search bar and get on the internet and all that shit. We're like, what the hell was going on? Yeah, it was. So I had to write some of this stuff down because I wanted to make sure I had a clear and concise message. Yeah, so if you see me kind of teleprompter reading, that's the reason why. So tonight's show, I feel, is not only a good one, but an informative and important one. So the title of the show, of course, is what, gentlemen? The Two Faces of Collecting. Right? Because with the way things have been going on the past couple of days, I probably should have named it Let's Get Ready to Rumble. A lot of shit going on. Yeah, man. You're missing a lot of stuff in the community. So hopefully we can have some conversations to kind of chill that stuff out. So I'll just collect it, right? A little bit of change in the format tonight. So usually we have a main topic and we leave it at the end. What I tried to do is kind of weave some of that stuff into the news. So hopefully it's seamless enough. If you like it, we'll keep it. If not, throw it right back. A lot of Ron Burgundy references today. So, yeah. So yeah. So the term Two-Face is usually like a derogatory or villainous term or anything like that. But it also represents duality: good, bad, light, dark, sugar versus sugar-free. So no matter what side you claim, the point of this show is to show that there are two sides of things, and that they can meet and form this ugly guy's face. There we go. Moving on. You just totally missed it. News and notes. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's start it off right. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. How do you guys feel about these? Do you guys collect these? I know you guys are Star Wars buffs.
I don't think I've done any of the holiday Star Wars releases.
No?
Not a single one.
Well, since you haven't, let me show you something. So these are the holiday edition figures. I've heard a lot of backlash about this stuff, and I don't collect Star Wars, so I didn't know what you guys thought, because you guys did. But look, it's a little white porg.
I've heard historically the problem is they don't arrive in time for the holidays. Like you get in like January or February.
Oh, so it's like you totally missed the point of it.
Yeah.
They should have rolled it out maybe in November or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that little green guy. He's so cute. Well, this got me thinking. Just to let you know, this is a thank you to Yak Face's Amazon exclusive Mandalorian Scout. You get that 2cc from MC. But this got me thinking, we talked about like holiday figures and stuff like that. Is there like a company? I know we talk about Mezco, obviously, but would you guys want more Christmas stuff like that or holiday season stuff? What is that? Drinking milk.
I like the holiday stuff as long as you get them in time for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, I mean, it's kind of pointless when you get them like, a week before or after. Because I feel a little silly putting stuff on display for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that guy that, doesn't take down his Christmas directions until 4th of July type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some people say that they actually collect this one. So, Logo, do you usually collect these like every year, or is this their first year that's getting it? Because I just see a lot of people say that they don't like these, and so I didn't know if that was something that was just, sometimes people brand bash. I didn't know there was a market for it. I like when Mezco did it, like when they did the Holiday Gomez and Eddie. I thought it was cool. But I guess it kind of depends on what company and everything. So
I want a Life Day, not a.
I think the thing that's crazy about the Black Series is like there's already so many figures. Do you really need a holiday version? You know what I mean? Like there's no shortage of Star Wars Black Series figures out there. It's kind of like, yeah, I know we've got 24 this quarter, but here's 4 more. Like I don't,
yeah,
not necessary for me.
I forgot 4-H. Yeah, I like that. We all got that, right? The Santa Claus.
I like I thought about getting last year's Life Day Chewbacca, but I ended up not getting it, where he has the red robe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might. I don't know if 4-H is doing anything this year. I'm not into that. Do you guys know or no?
Haven't heard anything yet about their next figure obscura. I know they're doing the where they had alternate colors for the Headless Horseman and Santa, like the green costume for Santa, and then Headless Horseman with green accents instead of the orange. But I don't know. They're pretty. They like to slide those in last minute. Like pre-order goes live tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta give some people some time. It's gotta go like a rollout, like right when you're doing holidays, because it is kind of pointless if it's January 1st. You're trying to put up a shot.
Yeah.
All right. Did a lot of thinking today. A lot of thinking. I have a little spare time. Yeah, I know. It's always Paige. Think. So this is what initially started me thinking was PulseCon. Friend of mine, Mr. MC, sent us some of these. Oh, freaking beautiful.
So good.
Look at that. I like this selfie thing right here, man. So this is the Baroness Tomax and Zaymont. I guess it's going to be on Pulse for the privileged people, and as commoners, we have to wait. I might be hitting you up for that just to make sure. I'm wondering if this will sell out, but this looked really cool, man. Guns, alternate heads, same stuff like that. You guys got any thoughts about this?
Are those face plates?
Yeah.
So that means it's probably going to be a whole different head sculptor. I know you guys are talking about possibility of popping and swapping the heads.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worried. Like the Indiana Jones series, those guys don't have the same neck pegs for each head.
Yeah.
I want the Baroness where she's biting her lip.
Oh yeah, you did send that picture. Yeah. Let me I think I put it in here. I don't know. Like I was throwing a bunch of stuff in there, but look at that. I can see your lighting setup right there.
Baroness's favorite.
What's interesting is that face sculpt shown in that first picture?
Her biting the lip?
Yeah, I think it's the faceplate one.
Yeah.
That one there? Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Be a lot of questionable shots with that one. Man, I love the pictures, man. These are cool.
Yeah, MC's already ordering his casting couch.
Mm-hmm.
Bring out the Prophet Director Destro.
Yeah, and a bunch of troopers and stuff like that. I never get into those shots. I'm like, man, it's cool like the first time somebody did it, but look at that. It looks good, man. I think it's cool. I'm gonna grab it. Is this a go for everybody else? No? Yes, no?
Not me. I didn't have Crimson Baroness when I was a kid, so I'm good.
Oh, dang it. We're gonna get you somehow.
Boba.
Yeah. What did Boba say? He said, I always had a crush on Baroness. I still like bag ropes to this day. True story. I think we all do. And speaking of, hello, minis. Good to see you. Hasbro community, congrats. So I saw this today. So anybody that's not familiar with Dan Larson, I remember him as Toy Galaxy. It's been a while since I watched this stuff, but I guess he's changed the channel, the format a little bit, and now he's the Secret Galaxy. So he's a member of the community, leveled up to the big show. So he is going to be co-hosting. I didn't grab the other guy's name, but he's going to be co-hosting the PulseCon 2023. Congratulations, sir. Round of applause.
Sorry.
Come on, it's a big thing. Not being sarcastic either. That's a huge accomplishment, man. I don't think a lot of people understand that, man. I saw a lot of people throwing shade at him, man.
Of course. Jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I brought it up. I think he needs a little bit of shine for it, man. I've only met him once, and it was very brief. But that being said, I was surprised to see some of the comments, man, from people in the community. I don't know. I feel like if you're in the community and somebody in the community gets called up like this, I think you should try your best to support him. I mean, he's pretty much doing what most of us are dreaming about doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if you don't know him or don't know the channel or don't like him, I saw some people just throwing some stuff out there, just saying off the wall shit, man. I was like, just relax with all that stuff, man. If you don't like him, just don't comment. But I mean, who knows? He gets this opportunity. Next year, maybe they choose somebody else. Year after that, maybe they choose 2 people or 3 people, something like that. So, support these guys because they're paving the way for us. And if companies see, God, we're pulling this guy from the community and they don't even support it, what's the reason we'll keep doing it? So, show some support, man, some love, man. He worked hard to get there, bro. Worked hard. So shout out to him, man. Congratulations, man. Did you just clap the desk? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because this subject has been beat into the damn ground. Now we got to make sure, foot on the neck, that we do it. Just kidding.
They announced the HasLab?
Yeah. You didn't know about that, sir?
No. No, I spent a lot of time under rocks.
Well, let me inform you of something.
Can I say one thing about this page?
Shoot.
I called it.
You did, and the price. And the price. MC last week, he was on fire. So HasLab, they opened up their what is this? How do I want to phrase this? Their backing and reveal for the Giant Man. This has been getting a lot of buzz. Gonna do something different with this segment because I'm pretty sure everybody's seen how much it costs, what the articulation points are, blah 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 blah. We're not gonna go into that stuff. We will talk about pricing a little bit because there's a reason. And I know there's a bunch of talking points that we can do. Probably about 91 of them, but I've narrowed it down to a few. So to start this conversation off, just be completely transparent. I have not backed this yet. So you're going to do a temperature check. CC, how did I know? How would I order? I didn't even know about it.
No, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. I have not backed it yet. I've yet to decide if I'm going to. I'm kind of running out of room on the couch for extra figures. I've got Sentinel and Galactus taking up 2 seats already in the basement. But it looks really cool. And the articulation really does have me intrigued.
Okay.
I like the idea of a giant scroll. I think I would use that more than I would the Giant Man head sculpt, honestly.
Now, do you have a history from like a familiarity with the character? I know a lot of people may not have it, so I don't know. Does this character, does it resonate with you or no?
I like all the old Avenger stuff because that's when I was a kid. That's what I grew up reading was all the old Avenger comics. So usually anything Avenger related, I'm all about.
Yeah.
And as you know, I quit buying Marvel Legends, so
yeah.
I've been doing no chuckling in the background. No, as far as anyone knows, I've not been guilty of buying Marvel Legends as of late. 2 days.
2 days.
I haven't bought any in the last 2 days.
2 days.
In the last 2 days? That's a fresh start, though. It always, you know.
You got to start
slip back. MC, what about you?
So, I mean, obviously I read comics when I was a kid. I was never a big Avengers reader. I don't know why. I just wasn't. I know, right? I was X-Men. I like Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Justice League, stuff like that in the 80s and early 90s. For some reason, Avengers just never really resonated with me. I read crossover events, of course, Secret War, blah blah blah, Civil War, but I don't. It just wasn't my thing. So I mean, I know the character, obviously, but I'm not. I don't have a relationship with the figure, so to speak, the character.
So is that a no that you're not going to do it at all, or is it thinking or?
I as of right now, I'm a no.
Okay.
And I don't buy Legends very, very often either.
I think you asked in the wrong question. How does Sawyer feel about Giant Man?
Exactly.
The same he felt as towards the Sentinel and Galactus. He wasn't a big fan. So.
He let you off the hook.
Well, it did not take a hit.
I love Menudo.
Menudo or post Ricky Martin Menudo?
Oh, that's a good one.
Isn't that
almost like the Monkeys? Yeah.
The Monkeys?
I used to like them. They used to go like Menudo on ABC, Menudo on ABC. I remember that. So I haven't backed this yet because I've just kind of been taking it all in. You know how everything's been going on the internet. Everybody's been kind of like voicing their opinion about stuff, doing stuff and everything. And so I was like, let me just cut through that. Let me take some time and think about this. Is this something I want to put money into, and do I want it? Does it fit my collection for me? So I just I was like, let me take. It's still up for 44 days, I think. And right now, when I looked before we came on, it was at 44% backed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, but it did bring a lot of questions up with how people look at some of these things, because we talked about this last week. CC, I know you weren't here, but we were just talking about what it was going to be, what a price point would be fair, considered fair, stuff like that. And as we started like talking about it, like I said, I know you weren't here, and that one of the things I was thinking about is there's a big push how much something costs. That's mainly what people look at first, right? How much does it cost? A lot of times you're looking at the offering, but then maybe the second thing you look at is price point, right? And one of the things I was thinking of is there's always this pass or trash kind of mentality with like stuff. And this one, there's the only time I want to try to bring up the price with this. This one was reasonably priced at $200. You know, for what you get. I know people can argue semantics and stuff like that. Like Fracture said, $200, that's like Mezco money. But so I want to talk about the price and not like how high it is. What I want to talk about is, do you think when people say pass or trash, a lot of the time it has to do with the price is because they can't afford it? Now, when I say they can't afford it, I'm not talking about it in the sense of when you see stuff online and people get called poors and all that stuff. I'm talking about financially, they're just not able to get it. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good thing to be responsible and not get it if you can't afford it. You know, like you have other priorities, but I don't think you need to call it trash or anything on the internet because you can't afford it. I mean, you know, just because you can't get it, or maybe some people are saving to trade for it instead later on when it comes out. Like they don't have the $200 right now that goes towards their light bill or putting food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Old Transformers laying around that they want to trade off, or you know.
But that's what I mean. Like I think collecting, and this is gonna sound very contradictory, but it's such a highly visible and highly transparent hobby because everybody's on the internet. Everybody's telling what they're doing, what they're getting, what like what they're not doing, and the internet is a little intimidating at times. And so sometimes when you can't get something and this other guy gets 4 or 5 of them, sometimes that puts people in this position where like, oh, that's man, I can't get this. That bothers me, And so the criticism starts going into that. That's what I mean about masking it. Do you think that maybe people are masking that because they can't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's easier probably to swallow to say that. I'm trying to think how I want to say this. Some way times, like the way to tell yourself you don't want something or need something is to just make it seem like it's just not worth having, right?
Right.
When you convince yourself that, hey, this is just no good, it's much easier to just say, I'm not getting it. Instead of having to just say, hey, you know what, at this time, I don't feel like I want to commit, $200 to that.
Mm-hmm.
I made a decision with the Ghost to where I was like, you know what, with the space and $500, that's a huge commitment. And as much as I would have liked to have had one, I just didn't see myself doing that at this time. Like, I think that would just been irresponsible. And, I've still got a Thunder tank sitting in the garage that hasn't even made it out of the shipper box yet. So, when I got stuff like that just sitting around, how in the world do I justify, wrapping up another $500 on that? So,
yeah.
It's just the route I went. What I will tell people, though, is it gets easier, folks. When you get used to just being able to say, hey, you know what, I don't need that. First time is a little hard, but it gets easier each time.
Yeah, I said that because I saw something really interesting. Somebody said, I'll just wait and I'll get it later. And I was interested, and I looked at their profile, and I'm like, this is someone that they don't order and they kind of wait until the end. And we all know how HasLabs go. Yeah. You're going to be paying more. And I was like, it's kind of counterintuitive. You don't want to spend that much money. And then when I was looking at it, mainly the posts were, I missed out on this. I want to get it for cheaper. And so you're kind of relying on the community. And as we look at some of these things, like, and this is not to justify the price point, because I really believe that if you want something, you're just going to get it because it fits whatever you want. But I was thinking about this guy, and I'm like, I think he thinks he's just gonna get it for cheaper later. And then I actually messaged him, and he told me, he goes, yeah, man, I just can't afford it. I guess I should have started with that. He said he couldn't afford it, and we had this conversation, and I said, well, why did you say the things that you did? Do you really not like it? He goes, no, I really want to get it. He goes, I just can't afford it. And I was like, well, why didn't you say that? Just ask him a question. And he said, because he goes, you know how people on the internet never forgets it. I'm going to get ragged on it for it. And then I said, well, did you ever think that maybe if you did say that, there'd be somebody in the community that maybe would hook you up? He goes, no, nobody's going to do that. And I said, well, what about the company? I was like, maybe you don't want to say it to the group, and I understand it's on the internet and it's public, but why don't you tell the company, hey, this is just out of my price point. I would really like to get this, but I can't do it. Instead of just saying pass or trash. And he was just like, they're not going to listen. I'm like, you don't know. You never try. You got to try. I think there's a stigma with it. I think like a lot of people think that if they say something like that on the internet, it's going to be like, oh man, I'm going to get made fun of. I actually think it would help. Because you get to go from this guy to this guy to something better. I think these were at D3, right? They were talking about this stuff, right?
D23, yeah.
Yeah, this thing is huge. Jeez, man. A lot of detail.
Those head sculpts are insanely good.
I like the scroll one. I really do.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people just, from the way the internet's going crazy, it's mainly about price. It's mainly about a lot of, specifications. This cost this much. This didn't cost this much. I don't know why they're charging for this. And I think just at the end of the day, you just have to figure out if it works for you. I think sometimes we just overcomplicate things, like I did that last segment. It was just, you gotta because it's really confusing, the whole thing with them. If you go back and a lot of people have been doing the comparison thing with the previous halves lives, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be confusing for the company. I'm not making an excuse for them, but if they say, there's too many tiers, or things are hidden behind a tier wall, or there was priced too much, and they're like, okay, well, let's try to fix it. And so they do it, and then this doesn't work out for them either. I think it's going to get funded. Yeah. But, I mean, in terms of communication, it's just really confusing, man. Do you guys think that was the motive, or was it just like they were just throwing something at the wall and just trying to make it stick, or what?
I saw a lot of people, or not a lot of people. I saw a couple posts that were like, "Oh, this just goes to show that or like the car, the what is it called, the Vengeance, or I can't remember.
The SOV, yeah.
Oh, they give the figures away for free, and the car was $350 or whatever it was. Like, this just shows it by they're not giving us any figures with this, and it's just, man, everybody's got a reason to argue for everything. It seems like they just find a reason to bitch.
I didn't get to load it up because I wanted to block the guy's name out, because I don't want to make it seem like I was throwing him under the bus. But he said, and it made me laugh and it made sense. He said they could fold up $20 bills and put it in the box, and collectors would complain that they were folded wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, jeez. But it's true. It's like, I'm still on the fence with it. I'm kind of leaning towards doing it just because of how big it is. What if Mezco made, when using the same materials, make it sound like fresh check is $400, stands at 30 inches tall with a bonfire? Man.
CC would buy two. He loves Chuck.
Dude, can you imagine that though? Because the details are brought out more once you start going larger scale.
CC,
no life-size horror dolls in my house. No, sir.
No, he's talking about Giant Man. You have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing looked really good, man. I think just going about it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think the communication part of this is really important. I really think that if it kind of opened up, there just seems to be that disconnect a lot with a lot of this stuff that's going on, man. But this looks
seems like with
good.
the HasLab stuff, though, it's just they're doing these projects so quickly and so frequent that it's a little overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For anybody that's doing multiple Hasbro lines, like I really feel sorry for you. You know, you got the Hiss coming. You just funded the Dragonfly. Now you got this thing going.
Yeah.
You know, it's just there's a lot of offerings out there.
There is, and I know I'm not trying to embark on the price thing, but I think they even took that in consideration. They knew that this PulseCon is coming up. I mean, there's other companies too, like Mezco just announced they're doing RumbleCon, so you got that. NECA put up some stuff, and so you have. I think they're aware. I just don't think that they know how to approach it. You know what I mean? And I'm not calling them incompetent. I'm just saying it's the feedback that they're getting. It's the price is too high. Okay, let's lower the price. We don't want these tiers. We don't want all these tiers. Why do we have to all the tiers? Okay, get rid of the tiers.
Yeah.
And it's just like every step is just wrong. And like, I was thinking like maybe if it was more fan inclusive, maybe that would help. I know it takes a while to design and develop these things, but maybe after this one, what if they put up something to say, okay, what do you guys want? So we can work on it.
A poll, yeah.
Well, they can work on it. Even if it took 2 years, if you put out a poll and you said, okay, what figure do you want or what vehicle do you want? That's another thing. People said they didn't want a vehicle. They give them this, and that's you see how it's confusing. It's like, dude, what do I do?
You know what? Though? I suppose they almost can't do that, right? Because then Ramen will just beat them to it. They put it out there like, hey, we're going to do these 3 projects, and Ramen said, oh, well, you know what? Okay, we'll do it, but we'll do it for half. You know?
Yeah, it's just like, but you see how confusing it is. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? So maybe if they did like that fan post, hey, what do you guys want? And you had like 60% of the people say, oh, we want Fing Fang Foom. Okay, what tiers do you want?
Yeah.
And then this is going to take a year or 2 for us to put this out. So just to let you know, and that way it's put off on the collectors. It's like, you guys asked for this. You really asked for this. Because, I heard a lot of people talk about corporate. And you know what the corporate people are going to say? Did it sell last time? No, we couldn't do it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fix it.
That looks like Cece's house. I see a Chicago Bears helmet. Is that yours, Cece?
He's probably, yeah.
The fellow fan there. He probably had his heart broke this weekend too.
Yeah.
You know, the hand, the articulation in that hand looks really impressive. That left hand of the giant man there.
Yeah. I wish I had like the detailed one. I don't know what you're talking about. It has like the 29 points of articulation.
Yeah.
Like
you can kind of see it in that picture with the Chicago Bears thing. The way that hand is posed. That's a lot of. That's not just an alternate hand. You know what I mean? That's really nice.
Yeah, it has shading. It has, gosh, man, muscle definition. They really hit home with the articulation points. It's a larger scale. I just think it depends on who you are and what you need for your collection.
It's got to be the biggest butterfly joints ever, right? Has there ever been a 2-foot figure with butterfly joints?
Yeah.
I think they said ratchet joints for the knees also, like the Galactus.
Yeah.
So they learned from this guy, huh? It's got to be confusing. I'm not knocking anybody for it. It's I don't know if you could ever really please anybody. I skipped over a lot of stuff I want to talk about that. I heard so many people just talk about it. It's just like, yeah, I don't know what to really say about it, other than maybe collectors need to get out of, if somebody doesn't like something, then it's okay. If you do like it, it's okay too, and just kind of accept that. I saw a lot of people battling, saying you shouldn't buy this. And I saw some people that are positive about it, saying, hey, it's cheaper, it's this and this, and quit whining, quit being so negative.
Good.
And you got these battles going on.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, but it looked cool, man. I think I'm leaning on getting it, just for the novelty aspect.
You should if you like it.
The real question is, how many will you get?
I know, but what will the internet say?
I got 3 heads there.
Yeah. I was thinking, would I really use those? I don't have like the scroll, like I don't have a lot of scrolls. I have maybe 1 or 2. And then what was the other one?
Zombie.
Yeah, I know they're gonna start pushing zombie stuff. Dude, I like when I look at this stuff, I try to figure out how it makes me feel about it. And when I see this, I go, wow, look at all the detail. I could shoot this, I could shoot that. I don't know. No truer words right here. Buy what you truly want.
Yes.
It is, man. Just be happy. Let's talk about some good stuff. Mezco. Updated release dates. Paige, what got pushed back? Everything.
Everything.
Dr. Doom. Just kidding. I got some good news for you guys. You ready?
Yes.
Most people aren't going to be into this, but hey, whatever. So, as far as pushbacks, these were just all these static sys stuff. I kind of waited a couple days just to see, make sure that I had the information right, make sure nobody else put it out. So I didn't see it. So I was like, hey, let's share. So the Red Pyramid, it was supposed to be for June and August. Thank God I just saved $265.
You ordered
It has moved to October, December. Great. Q4. So that's been moved back. Elvira, that was June and August before, and now it's going to be January, March. Thank God, $250. This thing looked really good at the con. I liked it, man. A lot of details and stuff like that. And then I know a lot of people are looking forward to this one. This didn't change at all. So it's still September, November. Possibility that might get moved back again, but right now it's still on track. I saw at the convention they use these. Did I tell you about that? They use these tentacles in one of the displays.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes. So you don't have to worry, everybody. No figures were put back or anything like that. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe.
Your wallet's not.
No, I don't think it ever will be, right? Like, Mezco Wolverine standing on the zombie giant, man, would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I jumped on the wait list. I heard a lot of those were converting, man. So probably got a good shot at that. Next segment is put them on the spot. The MC compatibility test. While I was surfing the internets, a gentleman was kind enough to share in the group because I was very interested in this, like just with the scaling stuff and everything. So our own MC got on here and he showed that Destro, the only character that we have right now from the Joe line, you can make your own assessment if it works. I feel like it does. What do you think, MC? This is your segment. You should be talking about this.
No, I was very happy. Like, especially since I ordered more than one Trubble bubble. I mean, I know that obviously I can easily get rid of them in the Joe community, but I don't like going in that toxic wasteland. But I was happy. I mean, the whole point of me buying the Trubble bubbles was for the Mezco G.I. Joe line. And I was really happy because Destro's a beefier figure, I feel. And he fit in there really nice. I was really happy with it. Didn't take like much manipulation or anything. Honestly, it was I matched with MC on the dating. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was really happy with the fit. Able to grab the handlebars very easily, and Death Adder fits very well as well. For those that don't want to get into the Joes but want some vehicles.
Oh, he does. So, real quick question: did you figure out this where it fits properly? I saw a guy. He drilled this part out right here, put a magnet, and then stuck a tiny magnet on here, and he put it on the back.
Yeah, I did not find where it goes. I'm at a loss, honestly. I saw somebody that Lego hack that you sent to me also.
Yeah,
drilled something for a Lego. Is it like he put it on the side though? Didn't he? I can't remember.
I think he put it on this like somewhere around there. Do they have the hold on, maybe they have the promotional picture for it on Pulse. Maybe Mario, do your job. Just kidding.
Yeah,
play Mario, play. First day back.
No pressure, but
Yeah, so Yeah, so I guess just like Cinderella, it fits, right? So we're good.
It was it's such a really hit nostalgia too with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's CC. He's had enough. He can't hold back anymore.
I was looking to see if there's anything on the box art for where that's supposed to go.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But yeah, so it fits well. Thank you, man, for doing that. Any other quick thoughts about this?
You guys are gonna love it, and I can't wait till you open yours. Anybody who got it, I know you're gonna be really happy with this. And those that missed out, I hope you find it if you're looking for it, honestly, because it's so good. It
Yeah, I don't see anything.
For a kid or watch the cartoon.
It must sit on his lap.
Yeah, because it's the safest place to be. This won't do any permanent damage, will it? No! Just pull the pin when you drop it. It's a bomb, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a...
That's the joke.
A mine, I think it is a mine.
Yeah. I'm looking forward. I haven't opened it. I was waiting to see. Look at it. No, it doesn't. So it's not anywhere? Like, it does. Man, dang it. Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
Fits in good. Because the body is Snake Eyes. They stole. They're using Snake Eyes body for this, so eye roll.
Memories, man, dude. Oh, show them the missile that you showed me. The part with the missile. Remember that?
So anybody that had GI Joes when they were a kid. Oops, it keeps popping out. Sorry, too much pressure on camera. So it's got the old system. Yeah. Put it on, so that'll get the nostalgia going for you. Also, the old post method, but these swing back and forth.
Oh wow!
See that? How they?
I'm looking at you doing this. I'm like, we're just gonna be open this later. Why am I?
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, what? Like, not like that. I was just like, man,
but
it looks good. Yeah. What flight stand is that again?
This is a Hasbro flight stand.
To which one? Maybe
I think I got either that deluxe Black Widow, or it came with one of Sawyer's Fortnite guys that had like a glider.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this one.
Oh, nice.
I'm kidding. The one that came with this thing is small. It'll get like 2 feet off the ground. The one that came with that bike, this Avengers bike.
It's for those that are exceeding the weight restriction of the Trubble bubble. It just kind of like hovers a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I remember that thing in the cartoons and stuff like that. MC, you got yours, right, or no?
CC?
CC, you got yours, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to put Firefly in it. That's one that I remember flying around in Trubble Bubble in a couple episodes. Firefly, Storm Shadow.
I remember Cobra Commando always landing on the top of it.
Yes. Destro retreat.
I saw the episode where they were talking about him. It was like the roast of the Cobra Commander. Like, who was it? Serpentor was there, and they were all just. He tried to get Scrap Iron to vouch for him. And he's like, "You were incompetent." Destro was like, Destro went off on this tirade on him. I'm like, "Geez, dude, this guy gets no respect." Yeah. Guess what's shipping? This guy. Some people already have him in hand. This guy is shipping. I think I get him tomorrow, so that's going to be cool. So make sure you keep your FedEx manager open. And looks like they decided to give it a little bit of trick or treat stuff here. Mm-hmm. This was Juan provided this. Juan Carlos, he provided this. So it looks like this is an earlier one, but you're going to get stickers. You'll get a pin, all in this new packaging. And this is your Mezco package. And he got, and from what I've seen other people get, the black Mezco, just a regular tiny Mezco with the Halloween mask. I wish I would have put that on there.
Is that the only one being offered, or is there any others that people have heard of that we're getting?
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering. I was trying to do a count. I've seen 3 people with the black one. I was like, are they going to stick with the format that they did with the the bigger Mezco. Like I do a green one and a red one, but they just have different masks. So for now, I've just seen the black one. Revolution.
Ooh, a black one. Remember that one from Norbit?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a black one.
Yeah. Are you wearing bottoms? Remember that one? Like, of course I'm wearing bottoms. I was like, Jesus. Dude, Eddie, man. Oh, yeah. So, and then also our reporter on the scene. This is Little Scarecrow. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So, she sent this or posted this that the Gomec is coming from Fife. Oh no, just kidding. That's what I was telling people, man. Give them a little time. It's probably going to be coming out of there, and I'm pretty sure you want it to arrive safely, right? So she said that she got something in her FedEx tracking, and it said it was coming. Yeah. What did she say? It was like 11 pounds. Yeah, 11.3. That's what she estimated. And so she said it was either that or baby grub. Just kidding. Dude, can you imagine that? You get a mech suit and they put like that baby grub. I miss that guy, man. I really do. He was fun. I haven't received it. You know, you're right. I should enjoy the time that I had with him. So, yeah. Let's do this really quick. So you got stuff coming.
Cradle in the back.
You broke up. I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said, does the Cats in the Cradle play in the background when you look at those pictures of you and Grub at Comic-Con?
Yeah. I had a video that I took of him. I didn't post it or anything, but you know, you're just doing a lot of stuff. It was fun because like we were all babysitting. That's what we call like babysitting or grub sitting. So each one of us would get them one day, and I just kept taking them. I got a twofer for one day because Darius was there, and Darius is like it was supposed to be his day, and so we were staying in the same room, and I took him back with me, and he was there, and he's like, "I'm gonna go out." I was like, "You can take Grub with you?" He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, I'll take pictures." that's when I did the bathroom pictures. So it looked really weird if he came home, saw me on the floor with this. What the hell are you doing, man? Nothing, just having fun. Half naked Grub. Yeah. So anyway, memories. But Cats in the Cradle does play. MC, you got this coming. It's coming to you.
Yes.
All 14 inches, you're going to get it, buddy.
I'm smile on my face.
I apologize. I won't be able to pronounce your name, but this was provided by this gentleman right here. And he had a question about the Justice League Deluxe set, kind of asking when it was going to come out. And per Mezco, the response was this should be likely to ship in mid-October. Yeah. So add that to the stuff that's coming for Q4. And then Mick, he emailed them. Maybe everybody should just email like a different person each day. Say, hey, is this coming? Is this coming? Because that way we would know.
Dr. Doom covered. He'll call him.
Yeah, he could have the Dr. Doom one. You should do that, CC. Email them tomorrow and say, hey, is this still coming? But every day, just have everybody doing something different. I'm looking it up because he put on here the date. But Mick, he messaged them and he asked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that is still on track. Yeah.
Expensive quarter.
I told people they don't want to listen. I'll have the Q4 stuff, I think, at the beginning of next month. I like to wait until the beginning. Yeah. So I was looking at his messages. It says, so he emailed the turtles, and then what they said was this will likely ship in November. That's when they said the turtles. So that's 2 big sets if you ordered it. Let me go through some of the chat. CC, you have any thoughts on this? I love Halloween.
No, not really. Not really. I'm looking forward to that one the most. Behind Doom.
Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be an awesome set.
Somebody asked a question.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do too.
Do you think it'll give Doom a run for the money for Figure of the Year for you?
I mean, he could probably give it a run, but I mean, come on. Unless Doctor Doom is like really, really, really not living up to the hype, I still can't imagine Mezco and Four Horsemen collaborating in this thing not being just out of the park. It's got to be, right?
Yeah. No arguments here.
It's got to be. If it's not, they should never collaborate ever again.
God.
Ever again.
I think you'll like it.
On to the next partner.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much mobility it'll have. The one that was there wasn't complete, so you can't really gauge it, But most of the stuff that was done looks like it's all of it's kind of coming. So, Mick, we just mentioned you. Thank you very much for providing us information. Look at that. See, boom, I did put you on there. Oh, what was I saying? I cannot remember now. What's on the docket? That was Mick, and then this. Oh yeah, and then this is going to be the pre-orders for the Little Turtles are going to be closing on the 20th, just to give you a reminder. And now RumbleCon. Let's get ready to rumble. RumbleCon. So RumbleCon has been announced. It's going to be the 21st and 22nd. This was last year. So it kind of gives you an idea of what they had. We had this kind of stuff here. A bunch of like coupons. I had the product, not the product, but the show listing of everything. This is last year. This is not this year. It's just to kind of show you the format they had and what they put out. Some pretty good stuff. Still haven't gotten
some
this
pretty
yet.
huge prize packages on this year's.
Yeah. Which one did you like most, CC?
Well, I mean, that one, what is it, on the first day, was 25 people gets that huge package with the Void Cadet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty awesome package.
Yeah.
25 people. I mean, that's pretty good odds.
So I'm trying to remember. They had some, they sold out, they sold out of the Void Cadet. So that means they had some kind of tucked away for prizes and stuff. I'm wondering if this is going to happen, because technically it's been a year. We saw these guys, right? Well, this one too, right? Haven't seen him yet. There's a lead up to that. So the itinerary, I don't want to beat this down too much, but this is pretty interesting. I don't know. Maybe if I'm reading into this or not. I was going to ask you what you guys think. What do you guys think that they're going to do?
As far as the surprise exclusive?
Yeah, you got predictions? Chat too. What's up? 43 prices, she said.
Tangerine.
You think so?
I hope so for Minnie's sake. She deserves it.
Yeah, she's been waiting a long time. I'm sorry, really quick, jump in real quick. Oh, but yes, Gaslight was still holding that August slot. It hasn't changed. I've been watching every day. Every day. CC, what do you think? They said it's new.
Man, anytime they put those little teasers in there, it's almost like they put the obvious in your face. So Slugfest would probably be the favorite at this point. Even though I can see them really putting out something we've never seen before either. Give me that Gomez. Was it Most Dangerous Gomez? Give me that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'll mention this again. Mick, he put up a panel from one of the comics, and it wasn't, how everybody's been talking about Cowboy Gomez. He put up the one where it had Doc Nocturnal as a cowboy. I wish I would have put that in there. I might have. But maybe we'll circle back to it. So I'm wondering about that. Yeah, there are those teases. If you go through, there's a couple of, like I said, maybe I'm reading into it. This right here, I'm not predicting that this is what's coming. But I saw that. They pushed Slugfest a lot through here.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, when they do a reveal, they didn't do it. Oh, I know this. This caught my too because I've been keeping track of this stuff for the year, and I was like, they're not going to give us any clothes or anything like that, or beanie hats, or. But it looks like they're going to this year. I mean, they're going to now, so they'll be throwing in. It looks like some clothes and stuff like that in there. I'm trying to think of all the other hints that I saw. Yeah, but you guys are right. Look at 25 random winners that cast a vote will receive a Void Cadet. I don't know what I'm reading. I'm not going to win this. I'll never have a shot at this shit. You got a page? No. Hit your vote, 25 random winners. Look at that. Cousin Eddie, Bella Forever, 112 Collecting Eradicator, Hornet, Posable. There was something else. Oh, the reveals. So you got these reveals? I think the second day there was a bunch of reveals. Like there's like more than that. Jeez, man.
Is that life-size Agent Gomez? Is that the thing that they've been selling for a while on the?
Yeah.
Like it's like a poster kind of, so to speak. Like it's like a
door hanger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tall. I think did I send you that picture?
Mm-mm.
So it's about as tall as with the antennas up. It's about as tall as a door, a regular door, and it's kind of like the old school marionettes where it just has those hinges. So you have them on the knees and then the Halloween stuff. You remember that?
Yeah.
You used to hang them on the Halloween doors and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like that, and so but it's cool. I think I have one maybe. Day 2, spot the difference, and then they're giving away gift certificates. Where was that one? Oh, this was the stuff I was talking about. I know he says it all the time, but it's like he says, well, lug nuts. That's usually what Slugfest does. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it. What do you guys think?
I think it's a pretty good chance.
Red herring.
You think so? You gonna throw a curveball?
I mean, I want to see. Obviously, I don't care what they throw at us. I'll buy it more than likely. But I'd like to see Tangerine. It's been long enough.
I'll tell you what. I hope it's not.
Vapor.
I hope it's not another Pink Skull set, like the Vaporoni one that we always talk about.
Oh wow! Do you think
Please don't let it be a 3-pack. Please don't let it be a 3-pack.
The enemy one, the one with the enemies.
Yeah, the guys with like the double tie and everything that people were saying, well, are they going to release that as a figure? If not, you know what I mean? I think it was the Black Skulls or whatever it was. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was going to try to switch
promo.
over. Yeah, I was going to try to switch over, but yeah, that I could. It's always good to like speculate about this stuff, man. God, can you imagine that? They said rumblers. That's plural.
Yeah, let's not make it another 3-pack. I don't need that kind of pressure in my life.
Can you imagine that though?
I've got a giant man to support. What are they doing?
No, he's on it. He's coming. Let me break you down. Where's it at? I thought everything was on this site. That's all you had to do was type it in, right?
Well, that's what I heard the rumor was.
Yeah, There's no need to keep all the other stuff. I'm trying to pull that up for you, CC. Where's that guy at? Oh, there he is. There you go. So, yeah, I hope it's not. Because that would be... Oh, God, that would be expensive.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Well, the way they worded the initial one, it said, like, one exclusive. So here's your guy. This is the one that you're talking about? That's not showing up yet? There we go.
No.
These guys.
Yeah.
Right, CC? These?
Yeah. We don't. Yeah.
CC's gonna buy 2 of those 3-packs.
We don't. We don't need that set right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Jesus, that'd be crazy. I know Minis wants Tangerine. Said 7. So yeah, Mick said it's 7 reveals. Push up and shove includes Mezco. What is it? If push, shove, and mosh was a clue from Mezco, then consider me lost. Yeah, there was. I was gonna go back to that because I was wondering what people thought about some of the clues. I when I start looking at that stuff, I look for like symbols in the itinerary. That's one of them, and then I also look at the reveals and see if they say anything or they do anything. They usually make it pretty.
It's crazy.
obvious.
That almost seemed like a Pink Skull reference.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? The mosh?
The push, shove, and mosh.
That's 3 names, right? Yeah, that's 3 names.
You know, and they always do the little rock videos with the skulls.
I'm never financially going to recover from this.
We don't need it. We don't need that.
No, we don't need a pack right around this time of year, honestly.
Who's emerging from the multiverse this time? Kang the Conqueror. That's what I got. Look at this. Pow. 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 Hawk P40. Just kidding.
Yeah.
And there's your other one. Hourly alert. More rumblers joining the crew. Oh! Dive Suit Nemo. Just kidding. Keep an eye. No blinking.
No. Like it's late. It's like the skulls talk or you know, that blinking instead of proper blinking. Very much.
Can you imagine if they're saying no blinking because the pre-order won't be up for that long?
Oh, that's crazy! Like or something.
Yeah, there's a secret. Yeah, it's a secret drop for like 5 minutes.
Internet light on fire. Do it.
Yeah, that is a good
crash the
yeah. I wonder if they did do a mosh pit if they did like a mosh pit pink skulls, is that too much pink skulls for the year?
What if it's another member of the Hazard Squad? Also.
Yeah, I just wonder. I really think that they should do a 2-pack with one of them. They do like a single release with because you got MacGuffin, you got Dippodoms, we already got Adder. I think if you do one of them as a single release. Wait a minute, who am I missing?
That's it. Gomez, 4th member. Because we voted on 3.
Oh, well, the last 2, I think they should just put in a 2-pack. Do you think everybody would buy that rat? Like the little guy, he'd just be a little bit smaller?
I would. Splinter.
Yeah, I guess I'm
for sure.
You think Sluggo would be on the Bluto Buck? Yeah.
You don't think they've updated it? You think it'd be an updated Bluto Buck?
I don't know. When I look at them, and then this is bad because you're looking at something a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it, but I'm a hypocrite for saying that, right? Because I always say, "Yeah, wait for it to come out." What you get in your hand? Eat your own words, Paige. So I don't know, man. Like this, to me, it's not as. I can't make it any bigger.
That's like the Hulk.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Crew.
That's Ragnarok Hulk right there.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, it's
Infinity Gauntlets.
It's a year. This was probably already done like in a year, but then you added on another year, right?
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't even shown at the convention, and so maybe they did something different.
Single jointed elbows.
Well, look at his arms. Can you really do much with him?
Oh,
like,
God. It's sarcasm. So everybody.
Oh yeah. No, but it's a good point though. I mean,
how much bend can you get out of an arm like that? You know, like with big gauntlets.
That's what I mean. Like, because people are gonna say that they're gonna be like, it's not double jointed. But look at the design. It's like he stole Thanos's gloves, and he's like, I'm gonna repaint this shit.
You're right. Right.
I like that. I hope that's his like suit. I like how it's got oil stains and torn off sleeves. Like it just looks like very industrial.
I'm wondering who's gonna put him with Union Gomez first.
Gets him in face under that mask.
Yes, dude, this mask looks badass. This is
will that face light up too? That mask.
Well, there's a skull in it. You remember from like the pictures that they've shown before, like the advertisement. So that would be cool if it lit up and then you could see through it. And we're gonna get another version of this too. It's a Rumble Society member and radioactive uppercut. This is why I showed what she said. I really would like to see hoods. What do you guys have like a wish list? Did we talk about this before? I can't remember. Do you have a wish list for RumbleCon, CC? No?
Most dangerous Gomez.
You did say that. Apologize, I'm really tired, man. I'm sorry. MC, did you say something I completely missed too?
Tangerine.
Yeah, you did. You say that.
I want to see the new female body, and I want.
Was that a paid endorsement?
Yeah. I'll let you go ahead and Venmo me later.
Click my affiliate link below.
Yeah. Well played, sir.
Oh, this is another good idea. I have 2 of those guys. Man, I was looking on eBay the other day. Somebody wanted like $237 for that thing. I was like, get out of here.
Wow.
Yeah. It said, we getting avoid Gomez, but in gray. Well, they'll probably do more of those guys, like because they had Death Adder was in that Han Solo outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you look at the story, I'm pretty sure they released that, right? Did they? Let me think before I say something.
We didn't get the comic yet because nobody's received it yet.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Somebody posted something on there, and they said like, he's the last one.
What if we got an alien sort of to go with like the Void Cadet set? Somebody with like an alien head of some sort.
Yeah, that would be cool. Dude, this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. They had good releases last year. This year's gonna be cool. Sucks though. Mezco did say they were retiring all the old bodies. Yeah, but I think if you even look at the, I know Thing has all that stuff on him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he still kind of looks like it. I don't know. I would think it's going to be Bartholomew Vex. He was shown at SDCC, and the box art was done already. Plus, kind of a Halloween theme. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
A strong case?
Yeah, it's a very strong case.
Who had the Halloween?
Bartholomew Vex.
Oh.
When we were there, that figure's gonna be really good, man. Really good. People are gonna like it. I couldn't handle a variant mech. Yeah, can you imagine that? The Black Skull mech? We talked about that. I think a different bug. Looks like the difference between Bluto and Death Adder. Hopefully so. I can light up picture too. Sorry, I was going through chats, guys. Yeah, the gauntlets, again, that was shown before, so maybe they made some improvements, but you can tell it's going to be. You think he has a sloth face? No, I think he has a skull, because if you go to the Slugfest badassery, yeah, he's probably a slug. Okay. What else was I thinking? Let me go through. That's really about it I have for Mezco, I think. Is the itinerary. Let me look and make sure everything else. Nope, that's it. Play party time. Play party. So tonight we're gonna do a quick play party. You guys ready to bust your cherry? I was a little off tonight. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. So, the Trubble Bubble. Oh, man. I didn't even grab a Mezco figure.
What?
I didn't.
What? You're supposed to always have several of those handy at all times.
Well, they're all in cases. You saw that stack I had the other day? I was like, yeah, I was doing that.
Paige, I'll hand you one.
Thank you. We got to plan it next time to do that.
That'd be awesome.
Thank you.
That'd be amazing.
All right. Let's have some fun with this. So, is everybody... You guys already have yours out.
Mine's still in the box.
I have another one.
Do it.
Should I open a second one?
Yeah.
Did yours come with a little camo looking stuff packed? A little camo packing paper?
Oh, I know, right? It's like a ghillie suit.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It's pretty cool.
No, I didn't order 7 of them like you, CC.
You didn't. You disappointed yourself.
So since everybody can't play in the play party, I was going to do questions again, but again, lots been happening. I'm very tired, if you haven't told. And so if you guys have questions and stuff like that, or topics you want to talk about while we're doing this, go ahead and shoot.
Breaking news from Minnie.
Somebody else said
this. She has movement.
Yeah, and she's closer, so you know what
Way
that
to go,
means.
Kevin.
Paige and I live the furthest possible way from Fife.
Yeah.
Oh.
But makes it he got his cool too. Look at that.
Part of the packaging is really cool.
What's your fondest memory of this vehicle? I know we talked about it earlier a couple times, but like, do you remember specific scenes again?
You know what's crazy is I don't think I ever got one of these as a kid.
Really?
You know what? As a kid, I was really hardcore Joe.
Uh-huh.
Right? My tunnel rat has shipped, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Real hardcore Joe.
I won't put Tunnel Rat in the Trubble bubble, so I won't do that to you.
I really couldn't appreciate the villains until a little later on in life. I was a real goody two-shoes.
Minnie's is literally getting her OMAC tomorrow.
Yeah. Minnie's, when you get yours, do me a favor and let me know about the knees. Be careful with the knees.
Hey, Minnie's.
These little boxes are cool. I like the way they do these.
I do too.
Chests for the accessories. It's pretty cool.
Any photos of us, I appreciate Minnie's.
I should have been keeping these.
112 version of the character and the cyber rather at the same point. Yeah.
Anybody feel like no file cards are still a huge miss?
Yes, 100%.
Well, you said that when you scan these QR codes, they just take you to.
Hasbro.
Yeah.
So the Televipers, from what I remember, they used to have the words on their visor and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I saw a guy. He did some little prints. Oh, look at the box art, dude. That's cool.
Isn't it great?
Oh, you can't see it, Paige, when you got something in front of the lens.
Yeah.
CC, if you showed this, I'm sorry, man. I'm really tired, bro. I'm sorry if you showed it already.
Nice.
I know you showed the box. But...
So, Cece, did you get a Trubble bubble later on in life when you recollected Joe's?
Yes, absolutely.
And what did you think when you got it later on in life?
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed it when I was a kid. Like I remember, like it was just. I always liked the GI Joe because you got like the blueprints. You know, when you got the figure, you got the blueprints to assemble it. So, you know, it had like that whole added element to assembling Joes when you were a kid.
Did you used to cut the file cards up like really detailed, like?
Well, I got good at cutting, yes. Before it was, I had mom do it. So.
I wish I could find those, man.
Man, this the bomb, if you will, has a compartment that you open.
Yeah.
How crazy is that as a detail?
I I didn't give away everything when I took photos for you guys because I wanted you guys to enjoy some things.
That's really cool. That hatch actually comes off.
That the fact that it has a CD player?
Yes. It plays Air Supply.
So the mission for tonight is to figure out where this bomb goes.
Got the 2, so you got a total of 3 head sculpts.
I like the different head sculpts.
Got the brother.
Hasbro has
got your guy.
A equal opportunity.
I like this one a lot. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the one with the thing on it.
Ooh. Minnie says she's gonna unbox it on camera tomorrow night.
Yeah, she was saying that she's getting her stuff set up. Am I the only nerd that saves these?
What?
These
plastic guys? 100%. I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been saving them for like a just to have wrapped around like whatever it is, like when I make dioramas.
Do you
like
save
if I had a log?
The wax paper?
No.
Okay.
I'd put that back in the box, but I'll keep one of the boxes though. Like I bought 3 of these, so I'll keep one box and throw the other ones away. Hey, Boba, thanks, man. I know this is
some assembly required.
Boba's still on vacation.
Yeah. Oh well, look at this.
Paige, look where your thumb was.
In all honesty, what's it saying?
Like for the handlebars?
Oh, they kept it the same. I think he's talking about the bomb not attaching. He is right. The old bomb didn't attach to it either. He had to just carry it in his lap.
You see on the handlebars page what the rider would look at? It's detailed.
Oh, look at that. It's like a little screen. That's cool. Who would have thought we would have got this, man? Honestly.
I feel like Step Brothers. Imagine if we got this when we were kids.
Man, you must have cut all this stuff off. Did you untie all these? Or did you just cheat and cut yours?
No, some of them have open parts. You know, some of the bags, but then the other ones, I just go like this.
I'm doing a head swap right away. You can put a Sam Jackson head on this guy.
You can. I got the bomb. Nobody can figure out where the bomb goes besides carrying it in your crotch. This is like one of those depth charges.
Yeah, like a mine, like a.
I gotta look up the episode for this. I'm pretty sure there's some guy that said, "Yeah, you know what, man? I think I am gonna put this on the back, like that guy did."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still going with that it was in his crotch.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Got my pilot loose.
Did you guys do a head
really
swap?
Good homage to the original pilot, or Televiper, if you will.
I like how they made the backpack lightweight too. Like it's like 2 separate molded parts. So it's light.
Yo, am I messing this up?
Yes. What'd you do?
There we go. Got it.
Vector's up already.
Actually, Paige.
Yeah, this other visor is really good looking.
The blacked out one.
Yeah, that I have no light on.
Yeah, I like that one.
Whatever. The backpack looks good. What's this little piece right here? It looks like a clip. Is that the clip to the gun? Nope. What's this?
What's that? That's where your rocket attaches to. It goes onto the side of the Trubble bubble. You'll see it says R and L on the inside.
Oh.
Yeah, Paige.
Keith Paige.
Am I the only one who has bad luck with these backpacks? Seems like my backpacks never want to stay in.
Because the rubber molds on these guys. I wonder what he looks like without the vest. I wonder if I can slide that.
Is it raining? Uh-oh. Can you take that back out? Okay, good. I was like, I don't like sometimes when you got to put parts in there and it doesn't work. Speaking of putting parts together, I bought those. I bought a couple of those chambers.
Oh yeah. Did it come yet?
Not yet.
So
I saved the ties. Thank you, minis. See.
Goodbye weekend when you get one of those.
Yeah, I heard it. Somebody told me it took them 2 hours or something like that each.
Really?
Dude, I'm breaking this. I already know. I don't feel like I'm putting it in the right way. That's what it's the simple things. There we go. Figured it out. It's all the pressure. All right, so missiles. Yeah, this is a good homage, man.
First impression, gentlemen, in hand.
Trash. Trash.
CC?
I'm not together yet. So far, though, just like you said, first impression, really, really good representation.
Where's this doohickey go?
Really original. Really, really good.
Yeah.
The cable goes to the gun to the backpack.
You know how many people dropped an awful lot of money on those custom 3D printed ones that everybody was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pays just to wait.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you get excited. I saw people printing those vamps out. You remember those?
Oh.
What's this jetpack? Is this a jetpack? Just kidding. Who was financing Cobra? I mean, this tech was, and the way that Cobra Commander was just throwing them into battle, he was losing a lot of money. I know Destro wasn't giving him deals and shit. For a mad scientist, who I still think is a great release. Look at they got the turbine.
Making sales pitches on Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm. They have an opportunity. Yo, this is badass, man. Look at that to his face.
Was it Executive Enterprise, or what was the name of the twins company? Didn't they finance Cobra?
It was a show. Yeah, it was a Ponzi scheme. Yo, he's got things on his arms too. That's cool.
What's that?
Yeah, it's not going to show. The monitor, the little computer readout on his arm?
Yeah. The watch on his left wrist.
How do you guys feel about they made all these design improvements and everything like that, and of course it gets taken out of other things. So how do you guys feel about hands, like just trigger guard hands? Like, would you like to have fists? Yeah.
Yeah, I like all hands.
CC likes accessories, so.
Yes, I do. I'm a little biased.
Thank you, Minis, for showing up. Hope you're feeling good.
Appreciate She's feeling real good. She's got a mech to play with tomorrow.
Yeah, Minis is like, I don't got time for you nerds. I got a mech tomorrow. Here you go.
Right.
Here's some of that.
Go clean off about 3 or 4 shelves and make space.
Double bubble.
Yeah, the pose makes it. Is that Riri?
That's Riri.
Refresh my memory. Was there more than one Televiper? It's not one specific person, is it correct?
Right. There were multiple.
Okay, good. Now I don't feel bad about buying them.
More than one?
Well, I bought a bunch of scrap irons.
Did you?
And so I kept thinking to myself, I go, what am I going to do with these guys? I was like, maybe I can just throw heads on them and I could be the brute squad or something like that.
You can have some Vipers setting up
too.
too.
Your Televiper alt heads to put on there.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Maybe this will work. This guy, that one. Or Tyrone. I'll use Tyrone.
That's who I got right now.
They cloned Tyrone.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't watched it. I heard it's good, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I heard Jamie Foxx does a really good job.
I watched part of it and I fell asleep because it was like one of those worked all day and threw something on, and there was nothing in this movie.
Kind of like Paige and Dial of Destiny.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Ahsoka this week? No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No, I have not.
Cece?
I was getting ready for the
Yes,
show.
of course. I make sure I watch it before I go to sleep every Tuesday. I'm not getting anything spoiled for me.
Yep.
I don't take any
This
chances
is
with the
cool,
internet.
man. Yo, this is really cool.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? Yeah, it's
Exceeds expectations.
Damn it.
because I haven't really got the chance to mess around with it like on here. I'm glad it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I still think that this will fit in one of those big cases, the photo cases. Not the one that I showed, but you know what I mean? It'll fit in there for storage, and then you could probably break some of the stuff down. Oh, look, you could take this off. Look, right?
Pew pew.
Yep.
Just like the old one. You remember that?
Pew pew.
Yeah, I'll break this down and take it off, and so that's easy to store. Yeah, that's one thing I like. If it's modular, that's another good benefit. I just wonder where the hell this goes.
Tell you, just right there next to the little privates.
Yep.
There.
Next to little.
What could go wrong riding around with an explosive in your lap? I mean, really.
It's right next to little Tyrone.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, this is
What you call
gotta
birth
be.
control.
Yeah, it's just working with some foam.
Hey.
I just need to create. Good job, man.
Awesome. I actually mentioned our conversation to Paige last week, not online, like in private conversation, about you liking his danger room that you built, and it kind of inspired you. I hope I didn't. It was really
You got their eyes on my danger room?
I already sent Paige money for that, so I don't know.
Oh, I appreciate you paying for that in advance.
Merry Christmas, Cece. Merry Christmas.
Man, that danger room, dude. That's one of the cleanest projects I've seen in a while.
Dude, I can't wait to see what you build, man.
You should see this next one.
Here, Cece.
Well, that flight pod definitely lives up to the hype.
It does, man. It's a nice little nostalgia thing. I remember the one I had was like, you're a kid, but it was smaller. But I remember that
glass all scratched up, like the plastic's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about this. I'm like, man, don't mess around with this. I saw some dude. He was hanging it from his roof, and it makes sense. But I was like, ooh.
That's really nice.
And
like you said, this is like the perfect size for these type of projects.
Yeah.
It's not going to dominate your shelf. It'll fit in there pretty perfect. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You said these turn around too, right? No, they just swivel.
They swivel. Like side to side.
That's nice.
Wow.
Well done, Hasbro. Well done.
Did you got Destro, PC?
Destro slaps on hood. What could I do to get you in one of these? I like the way they did the little hose with the gun too. It's very true to the original.
Yeah.
Stayed very true to the original.
So the danger room is in my new shed. Yeah. I think they should, man. I think anything like this, or I don't know how big that what is it again? I'm so tired. How big that ramp is, or what is that thing? The ramp? Yeah. I think stuff like that works very well. And they have a bunch of those things. Remember that beachhead boat?
Oh yeah. The little
that would be a nice size.
You talking about the
that wasn't
devilfish?
too big. Yeah. Or Sergeant Slaughter's tank. Like some of those smaller builds, I think it would be anything like this. Anything that's just this can fit. Like you can fit. I was testing it out the other day.
Yeah.
I'll be able to throw 4 or 5 of those kinds of size in the big container.
I could see him doing that little mini helicopter, the Cobra Fang.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little bitty one-man chopper. I could see him doing that.
I would buy a bunch of those. No, but I'd probably buy like 3 or 4 of those.
I love the little small vehicles.
Yeah. Oof. Dude, I like this a lot, man. This is cool. I wish
really good.
Yeah. I wish I knew how to paint. I would grab one of these and like really, you know what I mean?
Rough it up.
Neck it up. Look at that, man. He shot down 3 Sky Strikers. With this? He shot down 3 Sky Strikers with the bubble? Seriously?
Yeah.
Them blue bases are no joke.
Okay, sir. You must be using them. You only got 2 missiles.
Well,
You got 2 missiles. How did you shoot down 3 Sky Strikers?
They weren't in the sky. They just flew over the Joe's airfield.
Oh, like kind of like that. Oh, you didn't get kills. You got standing kills.
2 away from an ace.
He dropped his nut bomb and got 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, this thing.
Yeah, he dropped that bomb out of his crotch, the little Tyrone bomb.
I knew this would come in handy. Yeah, dude, I like this, man. They did a good job, man.
I did the backpack with the gun where it mounts in.
Oh, on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good, bro.
It's kind of interesting the way this thing has a peg in the bottom.
Yeah, I'm
I
telling you.
wonder if that's not for something.
I literally looked at all different angles and tried fitting, piecing, pulling on mine.
I don't see a peg anywhere.
Somebody's gonna screenshot and go, look at these dumbasses. They can't figure this out.
There
Where's dude? I know somebody reviewed this. You just need to watch a review and because somebody, man, I already got scratches on here. How? Or is that just the way the plastic is?
Call Darius. You know he figured it out.
That's weathering.
There's a gouge on here, man.
What do you expect? He's got 3 kills. He's gonna have gouges in his plastic.
I'm sending this back.
This Trubble bubble has seen shit.
I don't know. I found it. Just kidding. Yeah, dude.
This is so good.
Yeah, I don't see a spot for a peg anywhere.
Yeah, neither do I. So the crotch is where it'll stay.
Mm-hmm.
This door doesn't open up, does it? That would be awesome.
On the bottom.
That's where.
Yeah, I pulled, I tugged, I rubbed.
All right.
No,
And it still didn't go off?
Nope, still didn't go off.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. All right.
No, I really wish there was a place to mount that would.
I'm gonna do the thing now.
This would be a good spot too, like maybe under the fins or something. Well, that's too. Maybe under here.
Does it hold?
No, there's no spot that it holds. I'm just trying to think of where it would lodge. Like on the back here would be great too. You know, like that way it just drops off the back between the engines, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or up here. I don't know.
It looks good though, man. Pulling tug.
Pretty sure they were designed as the Cobra was shot down. You're supposed to just take it with you.
Yeah.
It's becomes a kamikaze then at that point.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I like this. We giving this a thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's really
This
good.
looks good, man. Yeah, it does, man.
Anybody who said this line was dead a year ago, boy.
The internet never forgets.
Oh,
Paige's got receipts.
You know the thing, man, is like
really,
you know
really
how most people don't even say anything about it. Like people say these kinds of things and nobody holds them accountable for it, really.
Right.
So,
dude, they really.
Mezco Destro does really scale really well with the classifieds too.
He does, and he looks so much beefier, like the chest and stuff. You know, like I was when I opened this thing up, I was like, eek, I don't know.
Yeah, he scales really well. I mean, Roadblock is much bigger than the classified Roadblock is much bigger than Destro. I'll be interested to see how big the Mezco or Roadblock is going to be.
Here you go. I just thought of it.
You get out
Roadblock, I bet it's going to be huge.
I'm going to pull out the Big Daddy.
Oh,
he's
boy.
huge.
Serpentor, he's a big dude.
Yeah. Him, Bazooka.
Another great vehicle by Death Adder would look badass on this. I just thought of that.
Yeah, that would be funny. That's a good idea, man.
Those are the only kind of ideas I have, Paige.
I know.
I'm kidding. I say that all the time at work when someone's like, "It's a great idea, Cory." I'm like, "Those are the only kind I have. Get used to it."
Those are the ones that get your ass kicked. That's my
Yeah.
Like,
When I was talking to
right. This is cool.
dude,
Yeah, I like this one.
is such a great figure too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't opened mine yet.
Didn't Serpentor ride a trouble bubble at one point in the cartoons too?
He kicked the one guy out of the trouble bubble because he's being an ass. He's like, move out of the way, and he gets in the trouble
bubble. Ooh. All right, so head definitely has to come off.
What was that?
Can you use the other ones? You know how he has those alternate heads?
Serpentor. Well, I mean, just to get the harness over him, over his shoulders, because of that Cobra hood and how big his melon is. See if I can make it work. Well, there's no room for the crotch bomb with Serpentor in there. I'll tell you that right now.
He's got a snake in his pants.
Yep.
His anaconda.
He wouldn't carry that shit in.
Man, that looks really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
I do need some sort of a flight stand for it now, though. Can't just have it on the ground.
Yeah. I'm going to try to figure out a way to put them in flight, you know? Like have them.
Yeah, I thought Hasbro could have. Well, they won't do anything without charging for it, so they could have thrown one in or.
Yeah, you know, this is nice, man.
It's a great. I have no complaints, believe me.
Yeah, this is nice.
Ish.
All right. Let's wrap this up. That way I can say we did it quicker this time. I'll let you guys close because I got.
And for once, it's a good thing.
It is. Yeah.
So it does not buckle. The harness will not buckle to Serpentor. He's too thick.
Buku.
Too. Can't do that. On that note, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of. No, I don't have.
So yeah, you can't. Serpentor's not a good fit for the trouble. If you want to do the seatbelt, if you don't want him to be safe, see if we can do it without. Tubuku. Damn you. What a great movie, by the way. And even his arms, he's just too
nice. Steve.
I gotta go back and watch some of the old G.I. Joe series now. I hear Paige doing the play-by-play. I gotta get caught back up.
You can't close the trouble bubble. Well, yeah, you can. There you go. But his head's
a little high.
It's not the most.
Aim will be a little off. Yeah, his aim will be a little off.
It's like trying to fit LeBron into a Prius.
Yeah, you can't do that. LBJ. All right, we want to sign off. I have a sign off. Mine's a little long, but I wrote it out, so I might as well say it. I knew I was tired. I'm like, I don't want to get off track. I'll go last. Then closing.
Have fun. Your toys that you like. Don't shit on toys that you don't like. Someone else might like them.
Don't drink 6 Long Island iced teas.
Never drink 6 Long Island iced teas. Damn, this is kind of long. Maybe I should just post
No matter how good they taste.
Mm-hmm.
They are very good. Oof, God. Nah, I won't do this.
Do it.
It's long. It's all the shit that happened. It's all the shit that's happened in the last couple of days. So.
We're under 2 hours.
We are?
16 minutes long?
This is going to be a 15-minute thing, so nah, just kidding.
Damn.
I wrote it. I got to get on my chest. All right, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Remember, I'm reading this. but at the thought of when I was doing it, it was working. All right. Remember, this is in context to everything that's been happening, like with all this giant man stuff, everything else, right? Cece's like, oh god, how long are we gonna fucking be here? All right, here we go. So, bear with me. So at the end of the day, all of this, I just wanted to say we should try to do better as a community. Like, please treat people with respect and be nice to each other, because you never know who or if that person that you're saying these things to is going to have an impact on your life later on. I honestly think we need to move past that, especially with the way things have been this year and just within the last few days. It's a small community, and in the grand scheme of things, it's separated literally by toy lines and people doing different things at different stages of their journey. And the one thing that we all have in common is that we love toys. Some of us love more passionately than others, and it shows, and sometimes not in a good way. But we can take all that passion and energy, and we can put it into things that we think will make the community and the overall collecting experience better. I think I'm going to be done now.
Beautiful.
I'm really tired. No, there's more.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Well said, sir.
Like you said. Yeah. Like you said, sometimes things are best to just write down and not say it. MC told me that earlier. He's like, sometimes you got to get it out, just not say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so tired. See, you're tired?
Get you some rest, sir. You deserve it.
Because that message board is going to be on fire tomorrow when Minnie posts those pics.
Oh, yeah, it will. Need to see.
Yep.
Oh, did you? I'm wondering if you saw it. I was trying to see.
How much did it cost Minnie to get that extra house next to the warehouse?
I know, right?
I don't think she got a warehouse. I think she built like a speed tube, and they just send it to her.
Yeah, one of them vacuum things, like on the Jetsons or something.
So, yeah, like at the bank.
Thank you, Mr. Spacely.
Nice reference. Nice remembering his name.
That's a good 5 points.
The Jetsons?
Yeah, that's Hanna-Barbera, right? They could do that.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at.
I see a repaint coming.
I see that getting put in the. I see this getting put in the groups. You see people doing it.
You saw it here first on the Hangout.
Mezco adjacent.
Gold. What's something gold?
Yeah, Mezco adjacent right here, Paige.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I can't stand that term.
Paige can't wait till 2023 to end. That way that term gets retired.
It won't. People will keep it going. Like, bro. Something like that. You know? Why would you want to feel negativity? Exactly, man. Positive stuff.
I will say, I've had a little bit of a beef with a guy in the group because I feel like he was always negative. Right? He made a positive comment. Did you see that?
I did not. I think I blocked
him. He did. I was tempted to respond, but I didn't.
Is this a fake beef or is it like real beef?
That was actual beef.
Really?
It's actual beef.
And he made a positive comment?
Yes. Yes. Because one of the last things I said to him was, maybe you should try posting something positive for a change. Mm-hmm. And he made a positive comment. So
I'll never see it because I blocked it when I saw your guys' combo. I thought he was.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't block. He's become a private mission.
You think it's a one-time thing, or
what's that?
You think it's a one-time thing, or
is positive?
We'll see. I just get tired of the negativity, man. I get tired of it. Every time somebody says something positive, and you have to, kind of take that joy away. I don't get that. I really don't. Like, if you don't feel good about it, there's nothing wrong with just scrolling along. There's plenty of stuff out there. But anytime you go out of your way to make a negative comment on somebody's positive post, I feel like you're just trying to intentionally make things bad for everybody. There's no room for that in the community.
It's just as easy as it is to click like. It's just as easy to scroll on instead of typing out some negative bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you're not thrilled by it, I see stuff online all the time that I'm not thrilled with. I don't comment on everything.
Yeah. Do you I saw this was mentioned in the group and stuff like that. And we talked about this before because it's ironic. You know how people would say something negative and then people would say something positive and negative people would jump on them. And now it seems like more people are trying to like push positivity, but people that are negative are saying, "Oh, why do you keep pushing this?" And you just it's overly toxic. You know, it's toxic positivity. And I was like, "Whoa." I've seen a lot of people doing that. It's almost like a backlash kind of thing, like when the roles like reversed.
It's like you're wrong for being positive, right? But they're not wrong for being negative, which I just don't understand. Like if you can dislike it, then obviously I can like it, right? Like it's not. There's no right or wrong answer there. I don't think I've ever told anybody that you have to like everything. You don't. Which is luckily I don't like everything. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to afford it, right? I'm glad there's things out there I don't like. But me not liking it doesn't mean that you can't. And that's the part that I don't really like. Let people enjoy what they enjoy.
There's a guy that said something to me the other day, and I can't remember if I said it publicly or if I said it to him privately. But he said, he goes, and this is how I know he doesn't watch the show or he doesn't know me. He's like, I've never heard you say anything bad about Mezco. And I was like, what? And he's like, you're always saying how good they are and everything else like that.
Yeah.
And what I said to him I said, well, you don't watch the show. I said, because I communicate it differently than you do.
Yeah.
I can say stuff that you would not consider negative, but would be process improvement.
Yeah.
And then just because I don't like something the way you don't like it doesn't mean that it's wrong. When I say negativity, I mean, and I think people get confused with that too. Like when I'm talking about negativity, I'm not saying you just said, oh, this sucks. I know we use that phrase a lot because that's the most common one. I mean, like when somebody is negative in my definition of it, is you never see them say anything positive.
Yeah.
Anything. It's always negative.
Yeah.
That's what I mean when I say negative. I think people are taking these terms like way too far off. It's like there's no gray middle. You've seen like conversations I'll have with people in the group where they'll say, I think it's a good talking point. It was like, oh, I don't like this. What don't you like about it? Yeah. I'm not being sarcastic. It's general information. I just really want to know what you don't like about it.
Yeah, you want to see where they find fault in Mezco's product. I don't like the head sculpts. I don't like the accessories. I don't like the character. I don't like the material they chose for the clothes. You know, it's so simple to list out what you don't like instead of I don't like it, trash. Like I think you can expunge upon it very easily if you really truly don't like it.
It's good talking points. Yeah, it's good talking points. You get to, and then you get to know people and see how they like stuff. Like when I ask questions in the group, it's not to try to get somebody. It's to try to understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've all known those people that no matter, as soon as you see their name, you know that they're going to say something negative, and it's never positive. Those are the kind of people I'm talking about. That's negative. You can have your opinion and say, I don't like Catwoman. My arm's not going to fall off if you say that. You know what I mean? Like most people think, this whole you're getting butthurt about something. It's like, no, I don't care, man. I don't put stock in the company. I buy what I like, and if you don't like it, it has no effect on how I'm going to enjoy it. I just want to have a conversation with you. If you're saying something wrong, yeah, definitely. Oh, it's taken 10 years for this figure to come out. That's not true.
Right.
You know, name the figure that's been out 10 years. That kind of stuff. But like you said, negativity, it just doesn't, man. So, a lot of people what? Oh, I like a lot of... I do, man.
$300.
It costs me. Exactly. And there's no such thing as being too positive. I've never heard anybody say that. This ride's so much fun, I hate it. This ice cream's so good, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Who's ever said that in their life, bro? This chick is so hot, I don't even like her. She's just too hot.
I bought one of those Patti LaBelle pies, man.
Good.
That thing was so good. I ate the whole thing. I try to avoid them. It's too good. It's bad for me. I ate that whole pie.
As good as cotton candy cookies?
What's that?
As good as cotton candy cookies?
Man, yes. Yeah.
But you've never sat there and said, "This is so good, I hate it."
No, I didn't hate it. I hated myself for eating the whole pie, but I did not hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that part of it was. I guess I should have kept going with. Yeah, it is. Just dude, somebody likes something, they like it. They don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to. I mean, there's obviously things that you guys like that I don't like, and vice versa. You know, there's things that I like that you don't like.
Yeah.
But we don't bag on each other ever. Like you guys show me something I'm not into, I still look at it and I can appreciate what you like about it. And
MC has a phrase that I like that he uses quite often. Well, he'll just say, "I'm not a fan," because to me that's kind of fair to say, right? Hey, I'm not a fan of this line, or I'm not a fan of that character. Mm-hmm. There's nothing offensive about saying that, right? You just say it. It's not my cup of tea. But when people just call it, it's trash. Well, to you, maybe, right? But there's obviously somebody else out there that it's going to appeal to. So I really like when MC uses that line. I'm not a fan.
I like, and I've said it before too. Like, I hate when people say something's trash because somebody out there spent a lot of time. Like I've said before, it could be their first big project that they ever did. And you're just gonna shit all over their hard work and how they feed their family, or something went to school or whatever, trained and worked their way up to get their figure made. Put their imprint in the world, and you're just gonna say it's shit. Like.
Yep.
It's pretty crappy.
I don't think a lot of people look past that part of it. I think it's more of like the buying part of it. That's it. That's where it stops. I don't think people have a lot of thought into that process. You know how we talked about box art and stuff like that? I feel guilty sometimes throwing it away because somebody put like a lot of time and effort into it and it's just thrown away. But like I think most people are just, this is what I wanted, and that's it. They don't think about any of that other stuff. That's what I mean about communication. Like if you didn't like something, tell the company and stuff like that. Instead of saying pass or trash. Because like you said, somebody worked on it for a while, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they want to improve it.
Took time away from their families, missed vacation, things like that, had deadlines to meet. Got yelled at by their boss for something being like
people don't care about that. People they care about what they have and what's in front of them and if it appeals to them. That's where another part of the disconnect is like Cece said. Like, okay, it's a giant man. You may not like that character. I missed out on it. I don't have any version of that character.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why I'm considering buying that. So, and I like the way it looks.
I'm excited for you to get it. I can't wait to see, like, knowing also, like, and it's not being biased, knowing what you guys do as far as like pictures and things like that, and other people, like I said, like Cece said, I may not be a fan of the character, but I can appreciate what you guys can do to make it look amazing. Like the thought and the creativity that you put into it. And yeah,
sometimes you guys, and it's you, Paige.
No, that's not true.
I don't.
I can name shots of yours right now. Like your Pokemon shot with the Ninja Turtles. I don't own any of those figures. And I would never buy Ash Ketchum, but man, that shot that you made, I'm not gonna lie, I got some FOMO for those turtles and that Ash Ketchum, just because that shot was so phenomenal, and it makes me think of other things that I could do with that figure. But that was a hell of a shot. Can't wait to get my danger room. Wait till you see what I do with Ash Ketchum in my danger room.
Keep bringing it up.
Yeah. That danger room is so nice, man.
Man, gosh, I gotta figure out.
I wake up in the morning thinking about that danger room.
What to do that thing, man. I need to redo that thing.
When you come down to visit CC, I'll let you look at it.
Oh,
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'll bring a figure just so I can pose it in there for a moment.
Make sure you wash your hands before you touch it.
Just for a moment.
Put gloves on.
Yeah, put gloves on, please. Actually,
Never play with another man's danger room.
You can pre-pose it, and I'll put the figure in there because I don't want you.
You know what I like to see, like in the group, is, and I keep saying this, but it's been motivating, and it's really cool to see, is son of a putting like photos up. He's just been on like a tear, bro. Like, and it's cool because he's going through his process. And said this before, it improves. There was a shot that he took of the Ultraman plane.
The plane.
Yeah. Right. He had nailed it down, like the focus part of it, and it was just cool. And these concepts that he keeps coming up with. And then he even knows what parts he wants to improve on. I think he said something last week. He was doing a lot of Photoshop stuff. And he said, he took a picture this week and he's like, I was trying to just get back to just doing regular setups. But I love seeing pictures like that. I love just seeing pictures in the group because it just kind of, even if they're just somebody that just took a picture, hand picture. There's a girl in there today. She did a custom. Of something, and I was like, look at that. That's like, it's really cool. It's the one girl. What's her name? Sarah or something like that. But she did that, and I just kept thinking, wow, this is really cool. This is the kind of stuff that I'd like to see. I know people may want to see other stuff, but isn't that cool just to see that kind of stuff? It just inspires you to do other stuff.
You guys getting a new iPhone?
I thought about it. The camera, but
the camera. That's what made me think of it, was the new camera. Like, what are people like? It's insane, that new camera.
It was like 48 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
Cece's got
that's
200.
That's almost as much as the DSLR.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but I'm pretty sure it has like a crop sensor. Yeah.
Cece's buying it.
No. I have a rule with those iPhones. I don't get one until the next one comes out.
Like every year?
No, I'm saying like once they have another one, then I'll get the one that's coming out now.
Oh, so you're it's back. It's back.
Yeah. I don't pay out the nose to get just the latest iPhone. I'll wait.
I'm on a plan with my company where I get free upgrades. Like I literally just trade in my phone whenever one comes out. So
look at you.
Oh, the plan is long gone. Like I'm surprised they haven't kicked me out of it yet. It's like my payments are
grandfathered in.
Yeah, my payments are always early. Like auto pay 10 days before it's due, and just because I don't want to take any chance of them. Well, your payment was due at 10 a.m. and you made your payment at 10:30, so you're out.
Right.
So I didn't order it yet, but I think it goes up for order on Friday anyway. But it's really nice.
I just gave out a bunch of likes that cost me like $500.
What's that?
I just gave out a bunch of likes that cost me like $500. This is it.
That Smashing Pumpkins photo was really badass too. Oh, Sarah. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Well, she does customs and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's really cool to see. I like seeing this kind of stuff, man. Yeah.
That shirt's badass.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's cool. I mean, I get sales posts and everything else like that, but it's cool to see people just take pictures like this. Yeah. $600. Anyway. Good show, guys.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for listening to my rants. I'll get out of that. It looks good on paper, but not really. I think, what is it? Today's the 13th, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be, it'll be the day afterwards. We'll talk about that. Well, next week the show will be the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd is RumbleCon. So we'll talk about it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Tired Guy Talk.
that guy needs a nap.
Change days?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. See what you guys want to do, if you want to do it. Or, I mean, it'll be all RumbleCon stuff, so that's cool. We can talk reveals, something like that. So. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I appreciate it. You guys rock. Be good to people. Like some photos. Be nice to people.
Everyone have a good one.
Be a friend.
Yep. We went over 2 hours again.
Damn it.